Hello guys, here we're learning how to create a very swift Crest logo. Okay, so let's get started without too much talks. So we just go to new and we're gonna make a square. Not too much resolution because I can't always increase it later, so go for OK. Alright, right here you realize I have my grid showing. You can easily get your showing by going for show grids. Okay. This is my layers palette. As you can see, it's currently locked. I'm not worried because I'll be using the shape of ellipse 2. So I would draw a shape that is going to be oval. So I'll leave my mouse while still holding my shift, and then I leave the shift key. When I go for my move 2, I can then position this nicely here. Now right here, I'm going to remove my grids and then make these this cool. Alright, the next thing I want to do here guys is to make the inner box. Alright, so what I'm gonna do that. I can go ahead and view my grid one more time, and then I make these, double click on the ellipse first. I can call it round 1. Okay, and then I'm gonna double click on it and then give it a color. Okay, give it a color that makes it more lighter. This way I won't be able to see the grid in there. Then I'll duplicate this with a Ctrl J. Then I can minimize this now and ensure that this touches. So did I go with 2 this way, left, right, up, down, 2 box here at the top, 2 at the bottom. When I'm cool with that, I can easily double click on that and go for a color which is deeper this way. I can go ahead and then just change the name to round round 2 inside. Okay, now the next thing to do here is I'm gonna draw my something very cool, I believe. So I'm just gonna pick, starting from this point here, and then I'm gonna end at this point right here. I'm gonna drop down right here. Okay, and then the next thing to do here is to look carefully. Okay, and then draw under the shape right here this way. Please watch this carefully. Okay, I'm gonna put this way. Alright. Please take note, that is too much. I can actually bring it down a bit. But when I bring it here, it's not having the view because I won't be able to see the color. So I'm gonna call this. I'm just gonna give it a color, a new color. Not gradient, color overlay. Yeah, I can give it red for now to be able to differentiate it. I'm going to hide that. Then I'm going to unhide my grid. Here's a shortcut. I'm just gonna be using the version. Okay, so I'm gonna give this back right here. Not a gradient, but a color overlay basically still. I'm gonna give it a color nice, yeah? Okay, maybe this. Basically, the inside I was gonna give it a different color this time around. Okay, so this one could basically be gradient in a very good manner. So I'm gonna give some kind of gradient that I myself would make sure it's cool and not just shallow gradient and stuff. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of these out a bit. Okay, and then for these, I'm going to take it underneath. So double click. First of all, go for that color, go for this color, and go for deeper color, this color, basically deeper color of that. So I'm going to go for yeah, distort. Then I'll bring this down this way. Okay, now I'm bringing this down this way. When I go for enter, guys, I'll press the enter key to drop it down. When I bring it underneath, you see what I got? That's exactly what I got over there. Now, these same, before I go ahead and then I'm gonna push it down a bit. Okay. Now, before I go ahead and then take it to the other side, I'm going to have another of this rectangle. I'm going to call this crossing. So Control J to duplicate it, sorry. Call this ribbon. It's actually a ribbon, not a crossing. Okay, yeah, I'm going to call this ribbon, and then this ribbon guy, this is work. It's going to come down here to this point. I'm going to be so small this way and come all the way down this way. Press the enter, so it's going to drop underneath the ribbon and underneath this. Guys, you see the concept here? Now when I double click on this ribbon, I'm going to get the color overlay to be something of the sort, but something deeper. You get that? Something not too black like this, but something deeper. Okay. Alright, you realize that it's supposed to be having some cut edge, right? Okay, so that is very simple as well. So I can this guy right here goes along with this rectangle right here. So I'm gonna put them together in a group. I have selecting both with the shift key or with the control key and control G to group it, and then I'll call these edge. Okay, so this edge and this edge, this guy, that is a ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and rasterize it so that I can select it this way. You can, hey, starting from here, I want to cut you out. I can basically do it this way. Okay, so before that, I'm going to escape that. Just going to show my grid to be more accurate in these things. So grid, I need you right now. So come here and then select this guy starting from here, and then up to this point, or probably this point might do, and then this point. Alright, so double click on that and press delete. Oh, you see what I got? Yeah, if I don't like that, I can go ahead and start again. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here, click, come here and click, come here, click, double click, delete that. Alright guys, so you realize when I control D to deselect, I'm cool to go. Okay, if I didn't like that, I'm go ahead and then come again this way. Okay, now I can go ahead and then select the entire edge this way. That's this whole edge. Control J, I can call this edge right. Okay, and then go for my edit to transform, and then go for flip horizontal, basically, yeah. Then I use my shift key and drag all the way to the right. Okay, so make sure it doesn't close that. Alright, guys, you realize where we're getting to. Now, that is not all. Here, where we have okay, so right now the next is, oh, I want to write something here. So what do I write? What do I write? What do I write? I want to write in on top of this. So what I'm going to do is Control J first of all. So select one. So I'm going to call this right, so that you see what's going on here. Then go for the text tool. Then I would come over here on the edge, right on the edge somewhere here. Okay, I'm going to click yeah, something here. I'm going to say the best crest ever. So I'm going to use my control to highlight that. Then go for 100. Yeah, 100 is not bad at all. Yeah, it's cool. So I can highlight that and say, yeah, 100 is what I want. Okay. And then what else here? Then right here. Guys, you realize that it started here. I wanted to start at its edge. So what do we do? All you need to do is just selecting these guys. Go ahead to my move to show transform controls. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just ensure I hold the shift key. Check this way. And then I can go ahead and rotate to the left. After rotating to the left, I can take this, remove my hand from the shift key and move a little bit to the left. Okay. After doing that, I can press the enter key. Okay, so what I'm going to do to make things simpler, okay, is to delete the crossing. Okay, and do it again. Okay, it's going to be just from here all the way to this place, for example. And then we'll take it from there and then edge it towards this corner. Then I'm going to go for edit, transform path, and go for wrap, then select the flag. Alright, so if that does it for you, ensure you keep it going. Okay, if not, of course, you know, you can always select nicer and nicer flags. Alright, so you can make sure this is underneath. Okay, so I'm going to apply that and then ensure that the right edge is under the circles. So you take it underneath this way, so I can get something like this. As you can see, guys, it went in to the back that way. Okay, so right away I can go ahead and say my circles, this guy right here, I want to make him bigger, so I'm going to go for my shift key and then enlarge the circle, and then I'm going to bring him inside accurately. Yeah, it's not accurate. You can actually measure that using the what's it called, the grid. So I'm gonna double click on these by pressing enter first before to apply it. Double click on this and go for color overlay. It should be white, yeah, so it can show nicely. And then next is I want to write on my cycle, on my rectangle actually. So I'm going to duplicate that, bring these down to the bottom a little this way, and then go for my text tool and say, here I want to write just on the edge of this. This is the best crest indeed. Then I'm going to make that big, yeah, big. Why not? I'm going to make it white as well. Okay. You realize that we have a 2, so when I hide this one, it's going to go off. This is the best crest indeed, is now showing. So I can go for my text tool and then change that to let's 36. Oh, 36 is too small. Okay, so maybe I should change the font style as well to something more comical because all no, this is not comic at all. I saw a comic font right away. Where is it? Okay, so 90. Let me say with you. Maybe 90 did it. Best Crest ever. Right now, this guy right here should maybe have some gradients to his name to make things look more classical. So the black should be, oh, it should be like previous, Okay, so something like this, Alright, and then this edge right here should be something like this as well, but lighter, Lighter, Oh yeah, lighter. Oh, so what can we get inside this middle, our crest? I think I got some shapes right here. Go for custom shapes. Oops. Custom shapes. I'm gonna use these guys. Yeah, something just to show, So I'm gonna draw there and use all my shape later on, and then something like this. Okay, and then you know what? I'm gonna give them a gradient as well to make them look more some way, Is it gradient I'm gonna give them? Or maybe oh no. Okay. Okay, maybe this would do. Maybe this would do, but I said gradient, right? And I'm using color overlay. No, gradient. Okay, now gradient here should be applied with wisdom. So right here, I'm gonna say, oh, this is working. Better work. Okay, so this should go this. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go for okay, something like that. Ah, no, the head is some way. The head is supposed to be that place. This one. Okay, so let me say this for that side. Okay, and for that side, and then push it this way. Push it this way. Good. Go for okay and okay. Let's see. Hmm. Supposed to be opposite. Oh, that is the last time I'm coming here. Okay, so we need to go this way. And it's okay. Alright. So this guy, let me put them at the top there. The best, okay, this guy and this guy and this guy is supposed to be in a group. I'm gonna call them Swan Sweet Ribbon. One more time. Okay, so this guy. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be with the edges as well, so it can move together. Imagine moving into this edge, and then you realize that if I put this here, I realize one leg is in and one leg is out. Oh no, it should be like this, Okay, so I think that would do. And then you realize that here there's something showing. You're not supposed to be showing because this side is going this way and this side is coming this way. So right, this guy right here, not this guy, no. This guy, very good. But when we hide it, it's not really going to make a very cool thing, So it's showing already here, as you can see closely. You should look closely. Oh, I'm just going to select it. Showing. So how do I get rid of it there? Very simple. So just go for edit, transform, distort, and then pick him down. Push him down. Okay, and then he goes off. Okay, so when he goes off, edge. Oh, what else? The ribbon, yeah. Big to right, to the left, to the now. So you see that, guys? Okay, so that is how you do that. And then our circles, the round one, which is the bigger one, make it look more okay, look more classical by giving it maybe a glow would not do. A drop a drop shadow I don't think will do as well. Nah, drop shadow will not do. Never. So bevel emboss, would it do something? Okay, let's see the contours. Oh, okay. Oh, the texture isn't supposed to be there, so let's see contour. Bevel emboss, the depth, okay, the size, okay, the softness must be very wide. Okay, wide size to much softness. Opacity, okay, opacity of the shadow mode, okay, should be reduced. Softness, the size, okay, maybe should be reduced. And you know what? It shouldn't be given a single color, should be given a color that would help it to manifest. These colors are not doing for me. Okay. Alright, so these colors are there. I think the bevel emboss needs to go. And then now the ribbon, since we're creating the best crest ever, everything should be golden. So this guy right here should have a deep gold. Oh, is this gold? Yeah, I'll take it as gold. Yeah, like this. And then the same thing here should be applied to the edges. That is this ribbon here, and then the right edge as well. That is this ribbon. You see that, guys? Now the text um might be a concern now. Okay, maybe black would do. If black would do, then the font must change. But it's too big. Oh, 36 is too small then. And then, oh, you know what? I'm just going to change it and call it vincentblog.com. Oh, see if it's special, you can have a mixed up as well. So color overlay of these should be very deep of this. Yeah, something like this. It means now, if it's vincentblog.com creating the best crest ever, then this shape does not really meet the standard. So what are we going to put there? We're going to put there something that needs to be there. Something like, I mean, bring in all of these guys. Okay, so we can have the cup or bed. Okay, maybe this guy. Okay, so this guy here. Let's see, if it's white. What is going to happen when it's white? Okay. Okay, that is not all. So we can go ahead and select more and bring in something that would maybe something like this would do. Okay. So this right now, if it's given white, it will happen this way. So if it's given this as well. Okay. So give it okay. Okay. And then go ahead and reduce your opacity, so have something like this 30. Okay guys, so yeah, got something like this at the end of the day. I believe you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the logo and you like what you're seeing, ensure you subscribe for more. And these can be downloaded in the resources section of vincent.blog.com. Just ensure you subscribe for more of these, and I'm going to see you in a different design. Subscribe.